Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I want to talk about something. This is actually going to be on Traffic Hurricane sponsoring. This is a big deal. I think a lot of people, a lot of people who do take the time and they actually get Traffic Hurricane, they're just like, hey, I don't know what to do from here. This is actually going to be titled, Do They Know Who You Are? Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the number one thing that people do is people join people in online businesses. Okay. So, and I'm not knocking anybody up here. I'm not knocking anybody. But do I know who they are through this? Do I know who they are from here? Do I know who they are from here? No, I don't. I really don't. I would say branding yourself in a business is the number one thing that you can do ever for yourself into a business. And my opinion, and I've said this so many times, if you're not really into the business that you're doing, you're not going to go very far. Um, Even if you've got a heck of a list and you're hammering your list with this business, and you, I mean, I grant you're going to get some silence because people are going to follow you. To me, the answer is going to be finding the business you believe in, that you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that you know that it's going to make change. I loved Access Elite. I enjoyed making the income I was making. The downside was it taught me I had to do just YouTube, and it burnt me out. To be honest, I did so many YouTube videos back to back to back. Why did I say it taught me that? Was because of the fact that as $1,000 business in Facebook groups, work at home, work from home, opportunities, things of those nature, those cold leads, they want cheap and free. They want cheap and free. Absolutely what they wanted. So I could get 200 leads easily by impressing people because I was making the income that they wanted by the images and the things I was posting because I have someone apply action. I get it done. But at the same time, as soon as they saw the price tag, they were gone. Pew! They were gone. So that was kind of useless. I understood that. Instead of me trying to catch a big fish in a minnow pond, and that's exactly what it was in that scenario, um, the business teaches you what you need to do, and it does that by you applying action and learning from it. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely what it does. Um, but I will tell you this: the whole time I was doing all those videos back to back to back, I was doing up to 3 to 4 videos a day sometimes for Access Elite because it was my only way of promoting. Um, I really became a beacon for Access Elite, and even people who were in Access Elite still got value from what I was doing. They would look me up on YouTube to see what I was doing, what I was teaching, what I had learned that I was teaching other people. And again, y'all, the number one teacher you're going to find is just you applying action. I don't know of I don't know of any problem, any situation, wherever you're at in your business, whatever's going on, that applying action can either fix or teach you the answer. The problem most of you have is you want to stand there and say, I'm going to wait for my sponsor to tell me what to do, or blame it on their sponsor for their failure. You know what I'm saying? This is your business, man. It ain't their business. It's your business. You got to do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sponsor, I'm not knocking Frank by no means. Believe me, I give Frank a lot of respect. He does a lot of things to help a lot of people. But we do it a lot different. And I have no problem with being what I do compared to Frank. You know what I'm saying? We're two different people. I don't expect, if the next business Frank got in underneath me, I don't expect him to do what I'm doing. I expect him to go do what he does, what works for him. You know what I'm saying? But all this goes down to, y'all, you need to learn to have a voice, and people got to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If someone, look at this, let's say this is more than likely the same person. I'm not knocking these people. Believe me, I have no clue to who they are. But let's say that they were different people. This one, and this one, right? Okay. But they're all three promoting the exact same business, obviously, right? Well, if there was an image that looked like this, sitting right here in the middle of this, and it was talking about, something different, just something they've made themselves, it's just a way for them to stand out compared to them. You don't think that that wouldn't do better than this? You see what I'm saying? People join people. And if you got someone that's being sincere and they just literally telling people what they think about their business and the things that they've learned by applying action, that can go a long ways, y'all. And I would take that behind hiding behind this any day. Any day. Let me show you what my banners look like, y'all. Hope this don't time out or anything. Okay, let me show you this, y'all. This one right here, look, it's got my cat in here. This is my son, Adam. My cat's name is Bunny. He doesn't have an identity crisis. I was picking on him because my cat's name is Bunny. This is me, Shawn. I'm not sure what crisis I have. But what I don't have is a job. Look, to be honest, you can sit here wishing your business can grow, or you can get the advantage for your traffic hurricane business. We have an awesome traffic hurricane sales funnel. Bunny said, "Come see it now and get the advantage." This is my cat Bunny. Look at how many times I was branding myself. Look at it's sweet, it's different, it stands out, it's beautiful. It is storyboard, to be honest. I'm not telling you got to do this over and over. I'm not saying that's what you got to do. I'm just saying, doesn't it make a lot of sense what I'm doing? If I'm going to be on a site, this is an avenue, y'all. Understand, you have got solo ads and all sorts of way of paid from Facebook, YouTube, whatever you want to do from paid parts. You can do that if you want. That's fine. But hiding behind a default page and an autoresponder email, let me tell you what happens. What if I join you and we're in a Facebook group for the business and you're posting and message beside me? I can message. Hell, I wouldn't even know that you're my sponsor. That is failure. That is absolutely failure. If you understand that people join people, then how do they know who you are? They don't. They don't. Breaking away from that mold and that thinking from day one for me, y'all, from day one was one of the smartest things I ever did. I didn't need somebody to tell me this. I understood sincerity in a business that I believed in, and me just tell, because I believe in it, y'all. You open your mouth, the words are gonna come out. Everything's gonna be right. You ain't got to script jack. You ain't got to say nothing. All you gotta do is just open your mouth and tell people what you think about your business. And yes, my videos run long sometimes, but you know what? I like to think that there's some value in it that somebody needs to hear. Do I know what I'm talking about? At the beginning? No, I probably didn't know what I didn't know what I was doing. But guess what? Going number one on the leaderboard, starting to double second place on it, and then getting freedom in the first 6 months. I think I hit something pretty good. First 6 months from the first day I got an online business, y'all. Because I understood people join people. If I'm not getting seen, I'm not going to grow. Those two things alone helped me a lot. Here's the third big one right here. Here's the one that came in just shortly later. Focus at one way of getting out to people, and master that one way. Master that one way. When everybody was telling me Facebook ain't the answer, Facebook's not going to work for you, blah, blah, blah. Too many people, Facebook's burnout, all this crap I was hearing from these leaders that used to use Facebook. I guess they got flattened leads and assumed it was over. I don't know. It's just can't do it there no more. I was getting 60 to 120 leads a day. 60 to 100 plus leads a day, y'all. Why? Because I focused at it, because I understood that I'm in a huge pond. This is 1 billion people inside of Facebook, right? Well, it's not about getting seen. That's going to be obvious. It's going to be about standing out. I'm not going to be a bad commercial. I want to be the guy that stands out. So I post things that meant something, like this in my comments. And not only that, I learned that if you want to get respectful people in your business, you post respectful posts and it grabs their attention. Something that means something. That's the honest truth, y'all. That's what I learned. That's what taught me Facebook and sincerity and just applying action. If you're focusing at one way getting out to people, it doesn't matter if it's Facebook. This is just one avenue. Facebook is what I did, right? It could have been solo ads if that's what you want to do. It could have been this avenue here, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, YouTube's incredible. It could have been whatever. Taking traffic hurricane, in my opinion, and teaching it yourself to brand yourself, like I'm doing here, is another avenue that nobody's doing. Nobody's utilizing it, and I think it's a terrible thing. People are too busy hiding behind that funnel, and that's it. Yet they're willing to spend thousands of dollars on paid advertising to hide behind a funnel, and it's not going to get them where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying? And you're not learning any people skills. You're not doing anything. What I'm doing, y'all, when I screw up, I think screwing up is probably more valuable than if everything went perfect, because I can learn something from the screw ups. And I don't mind trying different things. Seeing these, I mean, these are different things right here. Try this one. This one, honestly, it grabs attention. I grant you that, but I think I went a little overboard. It took a little too long to get the answer across what it was for. So what I learned to cut back a little bit. And this one's straight to the point. This one right here is almost straight to the point. It's impressive. It grabs attention, and it works. Absolutely. I had 40 on this one a few minutes ago. 11 of them's already clicked. Let me see if some more ain't gone from it. I wouldn't be surprised. May not. Sometimes it takes a little while to go through them. There you go. One more clicked on that one since I refreshed this page. So I like to think it grabs attention. You know what I'm saying? I learn from this, y'all. I learn by applying action and see what happens. Okay. So answers for you to branding yourself. Number one, if you're doing Facebook, y'all, don't look like a default image. Don't do it. Let me see here. Let me see. This is using Canva. This is not an ad. I just happen to, but you can make up all sorts of incredible stuff with Canva. Canva.com. It's free to do. Make absolutely incredible things. Look up images that you want to use for it, and just do a search off of Google and put in the word. Let's say if you needed a picture of a donkey, which I've used that recently. So I type in donkey and then image, and that's all you got to do. And then you'll just see a page full of images. Find the image you like. Go to Canva, put in whatever you want to put. Put your proof of income in there with it. I made these these banners at Canva, y'all. That's absolutely how I did it. I mean, beautiful pictures, y'all. This is how I do it with Canva. There's my little cat, little boy. Just put them in and personalize it. Let me see here. I do want to show you a couple of pictures. I should have had this already ready, but it'll be all right. Let me see. Go to download. Okay, these are images I was using for. Okay, here's a perfect example. Watch this. Okay, I took this image right here, right? And this is for motivation. I made a motivational one. What did I do? Not put it in the right place? It's very possible I didn't put it in the right place. This is what I did with the donkey. This business here kicks ass. The honest truth, action takers. Just something motivational I can put inside the Facebook group. I don't really have any ads per se in here like I use. Let me see if I can find my donkey picture. I'm sorry, my well, that's weird. I wonder why it's like that. I'm going to let this load up in just a second. I got so many images up here. But the whole point is I want y'all to see what an ad can look like using Canva. I've got another one. Let me see here. This is a good example of one right here I use with making. Here it goes. Well, you know what? That don't supposed to be there. That's why I'm going to move that to motivational, because it is a motivational image. All right, now there you go. Now, see this? This business is a no-brainer. I can't help this. This is what they do. It stretches it. This business is a no-brainer. Even they want to join Traffic Hurricane Action Takers. There you go. Maybe you'll be able to see it now. I'm trying, y'all. Darn. This business is no-brainer. Even they want to join. Good cash links, good stuff like that. trying to stand out and something like that, I think grabs a lot of attention in the Facebook group. This is for my own personal Facebook group, so I'm not personally using it, per se for advertising in the open, Facebook world. This might would work, something like this if I was looking to do something. Man, this thing's being a pain in the butt. Okay, free money daily, no brainer. And down here at the bottom, I've got all the money coming in, stuff like that. So it kind of grabs attention here too. Let's see. I wish I had a picture of I used of. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Photo grid is really good for making stuff. But a lot of my content I would make for photo grid, I would wind up putting me in it to sort of brand myself because people. Okay, here's a good example to some degree. Wow, this thing's being a pain in the butt. Oh, okay. You can't see the very top of it, but I always put me down here in it and kind of personalize it a little bit. Um, that was one of the ads I was using for Traffic Monsoon. Okay, here's one. Okay. You want your finances to look like this, and then it says, but it looks more like this. That's the old car my mom used to have. Same color, same everything. I had the answer. Click the link. Something like this. This was day 90. I made 19,000 in referral commissions inside of Traffic Monsoon, and I was over. I made 13,000 my third month in. So the business was really taking off. But I mean, I just get some idea of what this thing can look like, for you. But I always put myself in it to sort of brand myself when I'm doing Facebook. YouTube, obviously, y'all, it's going to be you telling people what you think about your business, things you've learned, things of that nature. Observing problems. Often, the content I come up with are going to be from the messages I've got from people who had, that are in my Facebook group asking questions. And I would just say, you know what? You're right. I kind of see it as a lot of people who aren't applying action just yet, or maybe they're just starting to apply action. If you apply a lot of action all the time, y'all, you kind of take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? That people would automatically know, this thing or that thing, but they don't. So, in my opinion, it doesn't hurt. Here's a picture of my old two-story house if nobody's ever seen it. Um, I was actually working on this part of here. I do all the work myself. I built this side over here that same week, and I built the balcony about 15 years ago, and I was going up there. I put these little balls like up here to kind of finish the appearance. And now, this year, I'm more than likely I'm gonna make another balcony on this side over here, and I want to go up in the A-frames and make something to kind of match it. Time it's done, it should really, look almost like a dollhouse or something. That was always wanted grandma's house, that kind of old look right here is more from the front. Um, and I've planted some roses. There's a lot of roses in the front yard since then. But that was back in about 2014. That's the side I had just got done building the steps for this one and this, and it's not too bad. I think I went back and cleaned this up a little bit as well. But that's my little carpentry carpentry work. So and I enjoy making my own stuff. I enjoy doing my own stuff. This year I'll probably be letting someone come inside and redo the porch because she is aged out. It's had it. So be doing some big projects this year, and it's going to get there by using Traffic Hurricane, and it's going to pay for it. So that's the whole purpose. All right, y'all. Sponsoring. Make sure that people know who you are. Reach out to people. Make sure you do a follow-up email. Follow-up email should be telling them who you are, what you think about the business, that you're excited about it at minimum. Give them a call to action. Tell them, look, y'all, go ahead and friend me and get in the Facebook group would be very important. Why is that so important? Well, first of all, you need to be in that Facebook group so they can see you interacting. Point blank, period. You need to be in that Facebook group. Secondly, is going to be because they're going to see other people, not just you, that are succeeding, and it's going to give you, it's going to legitimize the business. They want to know it's not just Shawn getting paid or you getting paid or anything like that. They want to know other people. And it's an environment where they need to be at. Everybody who's in belief of the same business, they're positive. It's only going to uplift this brand new person. And then make sure you say accessible to that person. And that's really all it takes, y'all. And if you do that, and that's what this is for. All this. I mean, I've literally got to the point. I've got a folder called motivational, and I make my own stuff, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I do a lot of this. This down here at the beginning is where I was stuff, but there was so many things I wanted to say that weren't done. So I wound up just making my own. Here's my little Jaguar, little sports car right here. I've recently bought, right? So a lot of times I motivate people by letting them know. I mean, that was my dream car. It was a $74,000 Jaguar XK8. The hood goes up backwards. I mean, it's an exotic car, that's for sure. White leather with a sapphire blue interior. I put freedom to be free on the license plate right here. I recently had a new chrome license plate cover. It goes right and has the Jaguar emblem on the bottom. It's really sweet. It really makes the car, I think, adds to the rear end. But to me, it's just motivational things that I can push, not just me. People know who I am. That's a good thing also. But it motivates not only the people I sponsor. If it was you, it would also sponsor your downline as well. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, that's the big thing. It shows my personality too. I was a big fan of Fred Sanford. Let me see what that say. You mean we could have bought ad packs? You big dummy, traffic hurricane. Something like that. And people here's a good example. If they reach 200 ad packs, we have I give an award out, and usually a key will be set of keys or something put in the image, and I'll have their name up there, and I'm awarding them, whatever, for reaching that. You know what I'm saying? For accomplishing things. They don't have to be my downline to do this. Anybody that I see in a group that reaches it, and they're up there talking about, hey, I reached a new milestone. Little things like this make a difference, y'all. And not only that, they appreciate me doing that. They appreciate the Facebook group that's so different, and it's a win. It's just a win, y'all. This don't take long for me to make stuff like this. I enjoy doing stuff like this. I'm very artistic. Here's one. This was a guy. Okay, 100 ad pack milestone reached. Awesome commitment, Collins. Keys are yours. And I put Collins' name up there. I'm gonna tell you what. It took a long time to make that 100 on the side of this car. It was tough, man. It was really tough. It was supposed to be in 0-1, and so I edited it and added to it and made it into a 100 instead of a 0-1. So it was pretty tough, but yeah, little things like that do make a difference. But they know who I am. That's for sure. Last thing, y'all. It's going to be this right here. You start using your own content like Power Lead Systems is allowing you to do, and you start making your own videos. And so when people go through and they see it, they see you. Good gracious, man. That's a win. That is a huge win. People get a chance to connect directly with you, and that's the next level. That's the next level. If you want to know how, here I am, someone that's never done paid advertising in the sense of solo ads or anything like that, and everybody modern day now, you join the business, the first question to ask is, where am I going to buy traffic? Where am I going to buy traffic from? And here I am, not spending a dime on anything like that, and I was able to get freedom. Come on, phone. Okay, able to get freedom and things like that, and I never spent money like that. And I see people, and I've branded myself, and I've become a beacon for that business, and people know who I am, and to me, it's just a win. This is the whole combination right here, y'all. Listen, Traffic Hurricane, they go there. They see banners. Even people in Traffic Hurricane know who I am, right? That's a win right by itself. Thousands of people. I buy 7 ad packs a day. That's 7,000. 7,000 clicks that somebody's going to be able to see who I am, and they're going to know who I am. Then I got a banner, okay? Great. That's going to help people as well. So I'm utilizing Traffic Hurricane to the fullest, right? That's what I want to do. Now, when somebody I send to it from Facebook or wherever it's going to be from, or YouTube video like right now, then they go through, they get to see me in here, and they get to hear what I think about it. I explain the business, let them know I believe in the business, and then I show them how to do everything. Now, when they're ready to start, enroll, they just go right here and they watch this video, and it'll take them step by step right to what they need to do. Then, if they need the funnel, if they don't, that's fine. They get uh, right here, and that's me explaining how important Power Lead Systems is, and show them ridiculous income where I made $40,000 in the first 30 days in the business. That's what I'm saying. And how did I do it? Using Power Lead Systems and branding myself. Set up your sales page right here. Connect with us is on every page because it's that important, y'all. I want them to be able to see us. And that puts everything together. This is me once again in the video showing people how to set everything up because I want people to relate to me. People join people. If you are, I'm not, I know this is next level for some of y'all. This is the next level, right? But if it takes you a month to really get this, and it's not hard, y'all. You don't have to know how to do everything in Power Lead Systems. You really don't. All you really got to do is use what you need to use it for. Power Lead Systems is like a dictionary. You don't have to read the whole damn dictionary to use a dictionary. You see what I'm saying? Power Lead Systems is just like that. So, my opinion, use it for what you need to use it for. And yes, my pages now are a lot better than they were 6 months ago because I've learned by applying action. That's the answer, y'all. It's knowing that I'm going to apply action to everything I do and not quit that's going to make you a winner. That's the answer. If I believe in what I'm doing, if I know I'm not going to quit, it's just a matter of time. When I join a business, and this is the honest truth, y'all, if I join a business and I know that I'm really going to do that business, now educate myself in that business, take about a day or two. Maybe that's where you're at right now. I already know I'm going to blow the damn doors off the business. Already know that because I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to do videos. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And my business is going to teach me by me applying action what I need to do. If I've got 200 leads and I haven't got no emails back and I'm not signing up people, there's a problem. Well, I need to address that. You treat that in the real business world that way. Why would you do this different here? You wouldn't. That's why it's so important. People need to know who you are. If you're taking a person out your business, you're going to struggle. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. I know this has been long, but I hope you understand that Traffic Hurricane, I utilize it to brand myself there. People know who I am. Then when I'm getting out to people to sponsor a Traffic Hurricane, I'm using my own content so people get a chance to relate to me. You never know how people relate to you, man. People have signed up with me and told me they thought I was a great dad. I've had people sign up to me because I work 65 hours a week in a restaurant. They were used to that. Some people worked in restaurants. Some people just used to working too many hours. I've had people sign up to me because they said that they like my cat walking around the background in the videos. I mean, you'd be amazed what people do. But I can tell you what, they're never going to get a chance to know what you think about your business. And there's no bigger cheerleader than you for your business ever if you're hiding behind a default landing page, sales page, and an autoresponder email. And like I said earlier, I could be posting beside you in the same Facebook group and I wouldn't even know you're my sponsor. That is a huge loss right there. Learn to think the right way, y'all. Learn to think the right way. If they don't know who you are, you've got a problem. So do whatever you got to do. Put this thing together. If you're not in Traffic Hurricane, that's a no-brainer. Go ahead and do it. Click down below. Go ahead and go through everything. Sign up. Friend me on Facebook. I'll personally welcome you into the Facebook group, and I'll be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.